Hello everyone. I'm confident that everyone has heard about Bitcoin by now, but how many of us actually understands the fundamentals of it? If you want to learn about future of the currency, or thinking of buying it, or planning to invest in Bitcoin, then I strongly recommend to watch this video completely, because I believe that investing without knowledge is like a playing lottery with an equal chance of winning and losing. So let's get started. Going back to Bitcoin's origin, in October 2008, a 9-page document called Bitcoin White Paper was published online. It was published by Satoshi Nakamoto, announcing the introduction of decentralized cryptocurrency called Bitcoin. Till date, it is unclear if Satoshi Nakamoto refers to a single person or a group of people, but this Bitcoin has been developed very systematically. Bitcoin is computer-programmed money, or we can call it as a cryptocurrency. It is not a physical coin that we can see or hold or controlled. For example, the currency of any country is controlled by the central bank of that nation. But Bitcoin does not belong to any country and no one has authority over this. It is a decentralized currency. For example, the internet is decentralized, so anyone in the world can find any information they want from anywhere. Similarly, we can send any amount anywhere in the world in the form of Bitcoin. Like 100 cents is $1, 100 million satoshis for a Bitcoin. While creating Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto set a cap of supply limit to 21 million Bitcoins. A fixed supply limit certainly gives Bitcoin anti-inflationary properties. In simple terms, anything with limited supply holds the value. Bitcoin is often called a digital gold. Like gold, there is only a certain amount of Bitcoin in existence. Now let's understand the process of creating new Bitcoins. This involves a process called Bitcoin mining by solving puzzles. For better understanding, if we send money to anyone, the bank in the middle or companies like Visa and MasterCard, which acts as mediators to authenticate and verify the transactions. Coming to Bitcoin, there is no mediator or organization in between. So the process of Bitcoin mining is designed to verify the transaction. Those who carry out this mining process are called miners. For example, suppose Bitcoin is transferred from one person to another, it creates a block with a mathematical problem in the process of transfer. Now these Bitcoin miners solve the problem and add that block to the public ledger called blockchain. A blockchain is nothing but a digital ledger of transactions that is duplicated and distributed across the entire network of computer systems on the blockchain. Bitcoin transactions are secured because the information is recorded in a way that it is difficult, or I must say close to impossible, to change, hack or tamper the system. Anybody can hack one computer. It is impossible for anyone to hack all the computers in the blockchain network. Whenever a transaction occurs, there will be a fees charged to the network users, which will be paid as a reward or incentive for the miners to keep the network going. Bitcoin mining is not an easy task. Mining is performed using sophisticated hardware that solves an extremely complex computational math problems. It is not only difficult, but is very expensive, as it requires a lot of computer power and energy. The electricity bill could go up to millions, and a cooling system is necessary as excessive heat is generated from these servers. Satoshi Nakamoto designed in such a way that as more and more people do mining, the math problems get more complex to solve. Initially, mining can also be done from our daily use laptops. As the number of Bitcoin miners grows, the problems get complex to solve, resulting in needing of huge server setups. In 2009, the reward for each block in the chain mined was 50 Bitcoins. Then that number has dropped to 25 to 12.5, and at the time of this recording, it yields 6.25 Bitcoins. However, as mentioned earlier, since there is a limit set for Bitcoins, about 18.9 million Bitcoins are in circulation. This number changes every 10 minutes. The mining of Bitcoins may get exhausted by the year 2140, as 90% of it has already been mined. If you are wondering what's the need of this cryptocurrency, as we already have a cash as a currency, well, the best part about Bitcoin is that it is not only a currency but also a payment network. Suppose, for example, the dollar is a currency but not a payment network. We have to use third party in the middle, like banks, Visa, MasterCard, or Apple and Google Pay, which are prone to hacking and charge fees to use their services. Since Bitcoin transactions doesn't have middlemen, it's impossible to hack and most of the transaction charges will be reduced. There is a survey that tells that approximately 200 billion transaction charges can be saved if we use Bitcoin as a mode of payment. The other advantage is sending money to overseas, as it is a bit a hassle as the charges are high and there are some rules laid down by the governments. But coming to Bitcoin, the money can be sent to anyone in the world without a limit. The identity of the sender and receiver will remain confidential. This point has been misused by criminals, illegal traders, and hackers as the whole transaction remains anonymous. Due to this reason, Bitcoin is stated as illegal and banned in some countries, while it is perfectly legal and adopted by many countries. People are using cryptocurrencies to buy services or goods at a retailers that accepts them, and you may find ATMs as well. There are two ways to earn a Bitcoin. Number 1, mining, which has become a very difficult task in today's world. The second is the traditional way to buy and hold Bitcoin, as the price keeps climbing. On a side note, in 2010, a programmer named Laszlo Hansas purchased 2 pizzas using 10,000 Bitcoins he had, as Bitcoin did not have real value at that time. If he had the same Bitcoins now, it's worth $3.7 billion. This explains the growth of value of the Bitcoin, as it follows the simple rule demand and supply. One of the main factors driving the price is the rate at which consumers are buying and exporting cryptocurrency. It is being adopted at a faster rate than humans first adopted internet technology. Cryptocurrency is not just Bitcoin. There are about 10,000 digital currencies in existence as of February 2022. Bitcoin cannot be purchased through the bank or investing firm yet, although some organizations are working towards that possibility in the future. For now, there are many cryptocurrency trading platforms that enables us to purchase different digital currencies. So if you want to invest in Bitcoin, keep in mind that Bitcoin is extremely volatile. Invest only if you are willing to take the risk of losing what you have invested. It is not recommended to invest all your life savings on crypto markets. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. The decision is up to you. If you like this video, please share it with your friends. Please subscribe to my channel Ask Me Why for more upcoming interesting videos. Thank you.